cuộc di cư và đặc điểm của cá hồi đỏ. Cá hồi đỏ hay còn gọi là cá hồi sóc cai được xem là một trong số các loài có tập tính sống kỳ lạ và bí ẩn nhất trong thế giới động vật. Những chú cá con mới ra đời sẽ sống trong môi trường nước ngọt đến lúc đủ khả năng để di cư và sinh sống ở đại dương rộng lớn, nơi cách xa vị trí sinh sản tới 1.600 km. Chúng di cư trong khoảng từ 1 đến 4 năm và sống ở môi trường nước mặn. Trong khoảng thời gian này, thức ăn chủ yếu của chúng là các sinh vật phù du. Sau 4 năm, đàn cá lại quay về đẻ trứng ở nơi đã được sinh ra. Các nhà khoa học cho rằng cá hồi đỏ có thể định hướng vị trí cũ bằng cách sử dụng mùi đặc trưng của dòng sông, cũng có thể nhờ vào mặt trời. Những đặc điểm thú vị của cá hồi đỏ: chúng sống được ở các môi trường nước khác nhau như nước ngọt, nước lợ và mặn. Một con cá hồi đỏ có thể phát triển tới độ dài 60 đến 84 cm, cân nặng khoảng 2,3 đến 7 kg. Cá hồi đỏ sóc cai hoang dã được xem là một trong những loài cá hồi ngon nhất thế giới vì sống trong môi trường tự nhiên, và phần thịt đỏ với hàm lượng dinh dưỡng cao rất tốt cho sự phát triển trí não và bồi bổ sức khỏe.
The current alpha, he is below. His name is Yambo, and he's been alpha for almost 10 years.
I have tons of empathy in my chimps because that's what they do the whole day. Each time someone is distressed, others go over and groom or embrace or do that kind of things. We live in these anonymous, large-scale societies where people can get away with, for example, appropriating the properties of others or not sharing with others at least. Like a hunter cannot come home with a big piece of meat and not share with anybody. That's not a possibility. That's not accepted in that society. But in our current society, all these processes have been disrupted. In chimpanzees, the alpha male is actually the consoler-in-chief. Is also the peacemaker. So a true alpha male, people always think it's a bully who gets everything that he wants. That's not really the case. He's the one who, when someone is distressed, goes over and calms them down. And so the chimpanzee alpha male is actually an exception because empathy is more typical of females than males. That's all over the mammals. In all mammals, that's the case.
This is quite interesting because Ginu is now grooming Ying. So Ginu, the male who's on his rise to become alpha, is grooming the next highest ranking male, not the alpha male.
Spotted hyenas use their urine, feces, and glands between their toes to scent mark their territory. But perhaps the most important way they leave their calling card is by pasting.
So hyenas have an anal pouch from which they produce a sort of thick paste, and they will extrude that during scent marking, where they just sort of straddle a blade of grass of just the right height and walk over it, depositing their own scent.
Check out this plump, squishy sea creature. It's called a sea cucumber. And while it may just look like a harmless slug, it has a unique, albeit gross, defense mechanism. Do you know what's coming out of this sea cucumber? Is it A, its bones, B, its guts, or C, its hidden tentacles? Stick around to find out the answer later. Sea cucumbers are more closely related to a starfish than a cucumber, and they're just as low on the food chain. But the sea cucumber has a secret weapon. Dun, 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 dun. To protect itself from predators, it shoots out a toxic deterrent out of its butt. Does this harm sea cucumbers? What are their predators? And why are these strange sea dwellers endangered? As they lazily cruise the ocean floor, it's easy to see why they are such easy prey for predators like crabs and sea turtles. But they have more fight in them than you might expect. When faced with a predator, they expose their skeletal, hook-like structures, which make them difficult and unpleasant to eat. Ouch. Okay, let's find out what in the world that sea cucumber was shooting out earlier. Was it A, its bones, B, its guts, or C, its hidden tentacles? The answer is B, its guts. Did you guess that right? Its last-ditch effort is to squirt its toxic internal organs out its anus toward the predator to confuse and deter it. When it works, the sea cucumber lives to see another day, and its internal organs eventually regenerate with no harm done. But that's not the only thing they use their anuses for. Sea cucumbers use their anuses for breathing and defecating. According to Smithsonian Magazine, sea cucumbers expel over 64,000 metric tons of excrement in one coral reef each year. That's the weight of 5 Eiffel Towers. A wee-wee, or in this case, a poo-poo. Much like earthworms, they aerate the ocean floor by sucking up sediment, eating some of it, and then spitting the rest out. This releases beneficial elements like nitrogen, ammonia, and calcium carbonate. That sounds like an excessive amount of feces, but sea cucumbers play a significant role in the health of coral reef ecosystems, as calcium carbonate is an essential component for coral formation. Unfortunately, these underappreciated little bottom dwellers are threatened due to overfishing, and they're in high demand as a food delicacy. In some countries, sea cucumbers are valued at $80 per kilogram. Hopefully, these sea cucumbers will stick around to keep our oceans happy and healthy. Shooting their organs out of their butts and pooping a lot is what sea cucumbers do, and that's what makes them crazy creatures.
has powerful claws. The cuttlefish, however, has a remarkable talent. Its skin contains millions of pigment cells with which it can create ever-changing colors and patterns. And that, apparently, hypnotizes the crab. A cuttlefish may be clever, but a shark is bigger. And it eats cuttlefish. Time to disappear. Back to the hunt. A new target, but the same mesmerizing technique. For those that manage to establish themselves in these bustling undersea cities, there can be great rewards.